Welcome back to my channel. It's Monday Bake Day and today we're gonna make a Grenoble. It's a Swiss roll style cake which we're gonna fill up with chestnut cream, walnuts and fresh cream. And it's an own creation. I called it Grenoble after the area in France that grows walnuts. Start by making the sponge, and this type of sponge in the patisserie is called a Joconde. We're gonna be using 1 1/4 cups of sugar, 1 1/4 cups of ground almonds, 1/3 of a cup of flour, 4 eggs, 1/4 cup of sugar, 3 egg whites, and 1/4 of a stick of butter which we've melted. We're gonna start by sifting the ground almonds with the sugar and the flour. To this we're gonna add the eggs and we're gonna give this a good beating. Just incorporate everything into the mix. Next we're gonna beat the egg whites with the sugar to a stiff peak. Egg whites is done. They're nice and stiff, and we're gonna add them to the almond mixture. And we have to try and incorporate the egg whites carefully into the almond mixture. And the best way and the easiest way to do this is from the inside outside, and just keep folding it in. We want to keep as much air into this batter as possible. And like with all airy batters, as soon as it's enough, we stop it. When the egg whites are nearly incorporated, we will add the melted butter. So we don't have to work the batter any more than we need to. Butter goes in. Just a few more folds. Just keep folding your spatula around until it's all nicely incorporated. And that'll do. We're going to spread out the batter onto a non-stick baking tray. We want a thin layer. I think around 7 millimeters is fine. And just carefully spread it open. We're gonna bake this in a hot 400-degree oven for about 4 to 5 minutes. We've got 1 cup of walnuts, which we're going to dice a little bit. We don't want the pieces to be too thin. Nice little chunks. Back in the bowl. So we've put our sheet of baked Joconde onto some baking paper. It's going to make it easier to roll up. And we've got 1 cup of chestnut cream, also called chestnut jam, or in French crème de marron. Just make sure that you look for the sweetened version. And we're going to spread this out thinly onto our sponge. Next, we're going to put a layer of the whipped cream. And we sprinkle the walnuts on top. Roll it up using the baking paper. Just give it a little squeeze and then just keep rolling. Using the paper to make it easier. Just tuck it in. And you have it. So, and with paper and everything, just gonna pick it up, put it on the tray, and we're gonna stick it in the fridge for an hour. So it's been chilled for an hour. We take the paper off, just roll it out. That's it. Some more cream. And decorate with some walnuts. Done.